Good afternoon, my name's Jack and welcome back to another Rush Gang fishing episode. Bit of a different episode this afternoon. The weather's been absolutely crap here in Perth all weekend, so I haven't been able to get out for a fish again. So what I thought I'd do is a bit of a review on this Fishpro jet ski that I've been using. I've now put 10 hours on the clock of this 2024 Fishpro Seadoo jet ski, so I just want to go through a few things that I like about it. A couple of things that I think Seadoo could have changed or possibly done better on this model. So yeah, as I say, I've now spent 10 hours of run time on this ski. I'll show a few photos of fish that I've caught off it. It's an absolute fishing machine. I'll let you know what sort of fisherman I think this jet ski suits and who it probably wouldn't suit. I'll quickly show you around it and then we'll sort of go through it from there. So yeah, 2024 Seadoo jet ski. It's the Fishpro model. It's got a 170 horsepower Rotex engine. The overall length of it is just under 3.8 meters, so it's actually a really big, it's a massive jet ski. I believe it weighs just over 400 kilos dry weight, so it's actually pretty heavy. It's an absolute fishing weapon. That comes with the Garmin touchscreen sounder. Got wicked sound system. Rod holders, it's got a couple of rod holders up the front. Back here behind the esky, you got a few more rod holders, which you can change over to the sides and that if you like. They're all interchangeable. The esky is also a live bait tank, so you sort of hook a hose up off there. You got the switches and that up the front that you can turn this live tank on and off. Esky's also got the measuring mat there to measure your fish. So before I leave home, I chuck all my bait for the day into there. Bit of ice in there and my catch goes straight into there. Esky's got this wicked pocket on there, so in there I keep like my bait cotton, my knife, my chopping board, pliers, scissors, all like your real essential fishing things. An anchor, it's nice and easy to use off the side there. I use that a lot for inshore snapper fishing, so I'll anchor up, burley off the back. Kind of suits my style of fishing really well. So you got these clips there that you can bring the esky forward if you like, but what I usually do is I put a bucket there of all my burley in it, ocky strap that down, and then yeah, sort of snap a fish out the back of the jet ski here. You got your coffee cup holder, so you can still race out, have my morning coffee before I get into fishing. Absolutely incredible Bluetooth sound system, so that all links up with my phone. Jet ski can receive phone calls and whatnot through it too. One thing that I think they probably should have done, being a fishing model, is have some navigation lights up the front and also maybe like a little light bar or something there. Just being a fisherman, you sort of want to head out first light or last light, and yeah, to not have those safety lights is a little bit of a pain, but you can buy aftermarket ones and whatnot. But ideally I think it would have been wicked to have your nav lights and a bit of a light bar there. And just yeah, have that all nice and tidy up on a switch here. You got your switch here for your live bait tanks. You can either have that down there on a timer, so I think it's about every 5 minutes it pumps some fresh water in. Have the water running constantly up there or just have it switched off. And the hose for the live bait tank, you can unclip that and just use it as a deck wash if you want. So if you get a bit of blood in that on there, unclip it, give the ski a quick hose down while you're out on the water. It's got a massive storage compartment up there, which I'll show you guys that. So in there I keep all my safety gear, that's all mounted up there. You got your EPIRB, your flares, marine radio and that I carry in there. Usually got a couple of tackle trays in there, I put my leaders and that in here. In here I've usually got my drone, I got a spare anchor for just in case, a few life jackets, a bit of rope. You can keep all your essential sort of, all your stuff in there. It's got far more room in here than what I ever thought it would have had. There is a lot of space, and yeah, as I said, comes standard with 5 rod holders, which these ones here are perfect for if you're trolling or if you're sort of trying to hold yourself on a spot. You know, you got your rod here, you can keep it in the rod holder there. Use the ski to hold yourself on your mark and yeah, just drop from there so you're not having to reach right around the back. That opens up. That's where I keep the jet ski key. In here is a completely waterproof area for your phone. Sort of squeeze that in there. You can charge your GoPros, charge your phone. That's all secure in there. Full big screen dash that lights up, that shows you your speed, the water temp, how much fuel you're using, how much fuel you got. I think you can get the weather on there. Here it's got this IDF mode, which that's for if it sucks up some seaweed and whatnot. You hit that, it'll push all the seaweed and that out. That's actually pretty incredible. I haven't had to use that feature yet, but I've watched a few videos on it and that's pretty impressive. I'm sure Seadoo's got their reasons. I don't think you're really meant to use these on the water and you know, low to no light, but yeah, having the safety nav lights there and a little light bar up the front would have been awesome, and just like a little button here or something to get those going. I honestly feel like that's the only thing that they missed. All in all, I'm so happy with this thing. Yeah, as I said, I've now put 10 hours run time on the clock. I've probably fished, I don't know, about 6 or 7 times on it. As you can see, I've caught plenty of fish from it. It's absolutely wicked. I feel like there's a audience I feel like this ski would suit really well, and some other people it wouldn't suit all that well. If you're a bit like myself and really pressed for time, this thing's perfect. It takes like next to no time to clean up. When I go fishing, I'm racing out there. I'm trying to catch my fish, get my fish and come back in pretty well quickly. If you're one of those guys that sort of likes to get all their mates together, spend a full day out fishing, drinking beers and whatnot, which is all cool, that's not my style of fishing, but I don't think a jet ski would really suit that sort of person. But yeah, if you're a bit pressed for time and you're looking for something just to race out, get your fish, get back in, then this thing's absolutely perfect for that. You're racing around, you got your sound system absolutely blasting. It's got a wicked touchscreen Garmin sounder on there. It took me a little while to get that sort of reading well, but now I feel like I've got that reading really well. Obviously I can't get it to read bottom when I'm going full speed, but if I'm going around fairly quickly looking for spots and that, I'm picking up spots on it really easy, seeing fish on the sounder, dropping and catching fish. So yeah, it just works. Storage wise at home as well, it takes up no space. I've owned boats and whatnot before, they take up my whole front yard. This thing here, I can push it up into the shed easy enough. Out the front of the house where I've got a spare park, it fits out there really well, whereas a boat didn't really fit there. So just a quick sort of review after 10 hours of run time on it. Absolutely stoked with it. It hasn't missed a beat. Good option for someone who doesn't have a lot of space or is a little bit time poor. Jump out on the ski, catch a fish, get back in. Perfect. If you want to see me out fishing on this one, just scroll back a few videos and yeah, there's plenty of fishing videos on this jet ski. If you're in the Perth area and you're considering a Seadoo jet ski, get in contact with the boys at Seadoo Sport and Leisure in Bayswater there. They'll look after you. They've got a great team in there. Any questions that you may have, hit them up. They know far, far more than me about it. End of the day, I'm just out there fishing on it. So no, I'm having a lot of fun on this ski. I can't wait to get back out on the water again. Hit those boys up, Seadoo Sport and Leisure in Bayswater, if you got any questions. Fingers crossed, next weekend we get a bit of better weather and I can get back out on the water on this thing and get a few more fish before the season closes.